Well, first of all, I was baffled. And it made me semi-angry because I'm like, I feel like it's 2019 and we're still having to deal with this.
Rosman Harris recalls his feelings last Friday at this Little Caesars on Brook Road. He and his cousin came there to buy several pizzas, but Marcus Robertson says when they came up to the cashier,
she turns around and walks directly back into the kitchen. No excuse me, no nothing.
Two say they eventually placed their order, then left for about 15 minutes. When they came back to pick them up, Harris noticed the name on the receipt attached to the boxes.
And it said gay.
Harris and Robertson say they were never asked what name they wanted on their order, but customers before and after them were.
It was this preconceived notion of, okay, these are gay men. Because why would for you to write that on the ticket? I'm not understanding that.
Harris says when they asked the manager, they never got an answer as to why this was done. But Robertson says another cousin went back to the store on Sunday and spoke to the cashier in question.
She said, oh, well, you know, he was being loud and he was being rude. So my cousin was like, no, he wasn't being loud or rude. He's hearing impaired, so when he talked loud, that's for him to hear himself speak.
Robertson adds the manager told his cousin that day that the cashier couldn't be fired because the store was short-staffed. But as of Monday, the cashier had been fired. Robertson says in the future, he hopes Little Caesars will hire and train their employees better.
Because for something like this to happen, not only does it impact your business, it impacts your image as well.
Now, no one at the restaurant would talk to us about what had happened and gave us the number for an area supervisor. We've called it but have not heard back. Meanwhile, we have at least gotten a statement from Little Caesars corporate based in Michigan, and it says in part, quote, this is a highly unusual, isolated situation at a store locally owned and operated by a franchisee. The franchise owner took immediate action to investigate this matter and has terminated the employment of the individual involved in the incident, unquote. Meanwhile, the cousins say they still have not received an apology for what happened and add they are considering legal action. Working for you in Henrico, Cameron Thompson, CBS 6.